These tips absolutely changed my life. Usually being the only black girl in the room, I'm very insecure. And two, I started doing these little tips that I'm gonna share with you guys today. Center, kinda? Yes. Lip gloss. Okay, is this way too close? I don't even know. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel because this is my first video, so. Hello, greetings. This is weird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yikes. I got the iPad, y'all already know what that means. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about confidence. How to be confident as a black girl.
Black girl, if you're a black girl, if you're a black girl, do your thing.
So a little backstory on me. I went to a predominantly white school, high school and elementary school, and college. So I think I'm very qualified to talk about this. Usually being the only black girl in the room, sometimes in the entire grade, and at times in the entire school, yeah, that was fun. I have learned so many tips that have helped me become a more confident person despite not having people around me who looked like me. So if you can relate, this is the video for you. Please stay tuned because I got 5 tips on how to be more confident as a black girl.
Do your thing.
The first tip is this recording? You know, I'm having a hard time. The first tip is get used to people trying to dim your light. Yes, I'm sure we could all relate, but there are going to be times where people are going to try to dim your light simply because of the color of your skin. Let me tell you guys a little story time for you. I was playing soccer, varsity soccer, I think this was like junior year, and only black girl on the team. And there was one game I scored like 4 goals out of 7. And the other team, the losing team, only scored like 2 goals. So we were winning by a lot and I scored the majority of those goals. Mind you, I'm not a really good soccer player. I just happened to, it was not the best team, one. And also, I don't know, sometimes you just have those days where you just kind of like, you know, are killing it. And I was killing it, you know? It's just, that's just how it is sometimes.
Jump scare.
I remember we had an assembly like the day after that game, and there was this girl, we'll name her Cheese It, because this kind of sounds like her name. If you're watching this, you should be really ashamed of yourself. Anyway, there was this girl named Cheese It, and she was talking to my other friend, let's name her Becky, and she was like talking about the game that happened last night. And she got to the point where she was talking about all the goals that I scored, and she was like,
Tiana scored like 4 goals, but like it wasn't even good goals. They were easy goals. Like she wasn't even that good.
You cannot be for real. Oh my God, you for real.
And my friend is like listening to her. Mind you, like I was right behind her. I was literally right behind her in like the next row back. And my friend's like, dude, is she talking about my friend to me with my friend literally right there? And then Becky was like, Cheese It. And Cheese It was like, what? And then Becky looked back at me. And then Cheese It was like,
Oh, sorry, Tiana. Like I didn't mean it like that.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
what did you mean it like? What did you mean it like? Let's be so for real, Cheese It. Let's just be so for real. The moral of the story is that people are going to try to dim your light, okay? They're going to. So you have to expect that and not let them. If people are going to try to say something to you or like talk about you behind your back, you need to confront them face on. And don't be aggressive, because then they'll try to be like, oh my God, the aggressive black girl. Just be nice about it, be respectful, be classy, but stand up for yourself, because if you don't nip those things in the bud, not good. Number 2 is take up space. As black women, we really don't feel comfortable taking up spaces in rooms, especially rooms we don't think we are supposed to be in. I won a competition for a grant money, basically, a grant prize to start a business. And I was the only black girl in the finals. The only one. The only one. It was extremely scary, and I felt so insecure to take up that space because I had imposter syndrome. I felt like I didn't deserve to be there. And I know a lot of us feel that way. So I just want to say that you deserve to be in the space that you're taking up. And, you know, nothing will end up falling into your lap like that, an opportunity, without that meaning to be yours. What I mean by this is if an opportunity comes to you, like a job promotion, a prize, a connection, a networking connection, or whatever it is, do not shun away from that, because that opportunity would not fall into your lap unless it was meant for you. It is meant for you, okay? It's meant for you, babes. It is meant for you, okay? It is meant for you. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it. Out of all the 8 billion, almost 8 billion people in this world that opportunity could have landed on, it landed on you for a reason. Your destiny, what you're supposed to be destined for, isn't even about you. It's about other people. So don't you dare mess with fate and God's plan by having imposter syndrome about being in rooms that he put you in. That's on period. How many tips did I say I was gonna do? I forgot. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry, I got really excited. Number 3, trying to be perfect. There's no other community like in this world that has such a high first level of beauty and perfection.
Wow! Beautiful!
Not only that, have such pressure to be perfect all the time. I feel like every other race can go out with a, you know, their hair in a messy bun, no makeup, sweatpants, and be completely accepted by society. But Black women have such a high, almost like a level we have to be at all times. Like there's no slacking. We can never slack. Like our hair always has to be done, our nails always have to be done, our makeup always has to be done. Like our body always has to look good. Like there's just no pressure like that in any other place. So that's why tip number 3 for confidence is knowing that you don't have to be perfect. Because being perfect all the time, like being that boss babe, bad, you know, it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic, and you are sacrificing little pieces of other places where that energy can go by dialing yourself up every single day. Now, if that makes you feel comfortable, definitely do it. But if you feel like you have to, if you feel like your worth is determined by whether or not you like are dressing up, this is where we come into a problem, baby. This is where we come into a situation. Okay, I really want matcha, so 1 second. I'm also making a pancake right now, so in 1 minute I need to go check. But we can get through one, right? Okay, I kind of forgot some of the points because they weren't written down. I don't even have the iPad. I remember one of them, and it was to accept compliments. So as Black women, we have a hard time receiving, and that's for multiple reasons, mostly our childhood, but we have like the hardest time receiving, and this has to stop. The first way you can learn to actually receive is to accept compliments. So if someone's gonna compliment you, just say thank you. Just say
Yes, thank you. Even if I dress thank you so much, I really appreciate that. That's so sweet.
that's it. Like, don't feel the need to say something back to them. You're not required to at all. Another example is that we have a hard time receiving gifts. So if someone gifts us something, like let's say money, a present, their time, we have a hard time saying yes, thank you. I appreciate that. We're like, no, it's okay, like I got it. The whole strong Black woman thing. You will never catch me calling myself strong, ever. I'm not strong, I'm weak. I'm fragile, okay? I don't assimilate to the strong Black woman, like, I don't. It's overrated. And I feel like it's kind of a concept that's been put on us to allow other people not to step up. whether that's men, whether that's jobs, whether that's our family, stepping up to the plate. It's like, oh, she got it. She's like a strong black woman. Oh, I don't need to help her. She's a strong black woman. I don't need to give her a raise. She's used to like having tough times in the workplace and getting underpaid for her work. She's a strong black woman. No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no! No!
No. I'm not strong. I'm weak. Help.
Why are you running?
That was number 4 of learning to receive and disbanding the whole strong black woman thing. Y'all already know it died again.
Nice.
Well, we're running out of storage. It's not dying, it's running out of storage. And I paid for storage, so I don't know why it's running out of storage. There is a piece of lint in my hair this entire take. Please ignore it. Thank you. But anyway, number 5, do not be the loudest. Now, I know a lot of people have really loud personalities, and that's totally okay. Be yourself. But do not feel like you have to be the one entertaining the entire room. I know for me, I used to feel that way. I felt like I was the entertainer. Like I had to be the funniest. I had to be like the most energetic. I had to be the most outgoing, the most spontaneous. And that's who I am. But it originally started from having to basically develop a personality because just being pretty wasn't good enough in my predominantly white schools. Because I was like pretty, had a great personality, and still was last picked for a lot of different things.
And it was like really hard for me, and I just was never picked.
Why are you crying?
I'm not trying to give you guys a sob story.
Gotcha, bitch!
But that's just been my experience for a majority of my life. Until I got to college, then like, I went to college in a very like diverse, actually that's a lie. It was not diverse at all. Why am I lying to you guys? I'm gaslighting myself into thinking that it stopped in college. It didn't stop in college. It stopped, I would say, after I graduated.
Oh my God! Wow!
I would say it stopped really when I moved abroad. When I moved abroad is when I really started to realize that, like, I'm so beautiful. And I always knew I was beautiful, but it's like, I knew that people started to realize my beauty. In America, I never felt like that ever. Especially as a dark-skinned black woman, no. And what's crazy is I always know it. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I know that. I know that I'm beautiful. And I know that I have an amazing personality. But I think that other people don't see that. And it's because our country systemically has a lot of things that it needs to fix. And that's taught in schools, it's taught in media, and to our children today.
We're gonna do a deep dive on our guest Instagram.
But why am I talking about that? I'm talking about confidence. Let's skip that.
You serious?
I apologize, guys, so much for the hecticness of this video. I'm literally editing. Apparently being a YouTuber is harder than I thought. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Make sure to like so our content is out there for more black women and just women who want to be confident and healthy together so they can discover our videos. I'll see you guys at the next one. I'll get better at this, I promise.